Hey everyone, it's Sophia here from Zen Guidance. I hope all is well, and thank you for clicking on today's Pick a Card reading. So in this video we're going to be looking at your next 48 hours. So what's going to be happening in the next 48 hours for you. So this is a timeless reading, so whenever you're drawn to watch this is when it's meant for you. And the time frame will begin as soon as you've finished watching your pile. So if you want to see what is in store for you within the next 48 hours, all you need to do is choose one of these 3 piles. We have pile 1, 2, and 3. So take as long as you need to make your choice. And once you've made it, you can go to the description box below, where you'll find the corresponding timestamps to your chosen pile. You'll also find a link to my website, so if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, that's where you'll find all the information. Okay, so let's get into your reading now. Click the timestamp and I'll see you there. Okay, group number 1, let's take a look at your next 48 hours. I love doing these. I haven't done one of these for ages. So I'm really excited to see because I just feel like they're always so different. Obviously everyone's 48 hours will feel different, yet the same. But obviously so many different things can come out. Okay, it's not always going to be the usual. So let's see what is in store for you over the next 48 hours, group 1. What's going to be happening? What's in store for you over the next 48 hours? Okay, so we have truth be told. Okay, so this may be some sort of communication that comes in. You may be waiting for truth about a particular situation, waiting for clarity that you might receive here, or maybe you feel like you need to give it in some way. Okay, we've got here and now. Loyal heart. Okay. So this may be that you've been waiting to hear from a love interest. So this may be that you're going to hear from them within the next 48 hours, or you're definitely going to be connecting with somebody that you're very, very close to. Somebody that you're mirroring. Okay. You both have very similar feelings for one another. But then it feels nice because I don't feel like you're going to be over-focused on the past or the future. You seem to be quite grounded. Okay, focused on the present moment. So it feels like you're in quite a peaceful place. But maybe as well, it's this clarity that comes in that helps you to feel a little bit more at ease with something, especially if you, again, feel like you've been waiting for answers. Okay, I do feel like the truth is coming. Okay, so whatever you've been super confused about recently, these next 48 hours is going to clear it up. Okay, especially if it's in relation to a love connection. It doesn't have to be romantic love, by the way. This could be somebody like a friend or a family member, somebody that you love and care for very much, okay? New life. Yeah, so it really feels like this situation has almost put you on hold. Like you felt like you weren't able to start anything new, okay? Or maybe you haven't been sleeping well, but it feels like you're going to get a really, really good couple of nights sleep. Okay. So yeah, if you've been struggling or had insomnia recently, I do feel like that's going to switch. Okay. Because I see you waking up feeling super fresh. Okay. And again, maybe you're able to sleep because this situation has been put to bed. Okay. This again is like the clarity I feel like you need. So again, this could come in the form of an email. It could be even an indirect message about someone or about a love connection, something that opens up the doorway of truth, which helps you to feel relaxed, like you can either move forwards or you can move on and let go. Okay, it feels really positive. Let's get some Moonology cards now. Now, this may also be that you are attracting this energy in because you're so focused on the present moment. Obviously, I know right now you're focused somewhat on the future, but it's only a couple of days. It's not like you're reading too much into it. But it feels like once this reading is finished, you're going to be more switched on to the present moment. Okay, and that would definitely be advice here because it feels like it's bringing in good things for you. Just as I was saying that, surrender. Surrender to the divine. Yeah, this is exactly what I feel like you're going to be doing energetically these next 48 hours. Okay, surrendering, not trying to force something, push something to be a particular way, just allowing things to flow. Okay, so you might have quite a free 24, I don't know why I was saying 24, maybe it is, specifically you'll have a very free 24 hours out of that period. But as a whole, yeah, you may feel like maybe your schedule is a bit more open, a bit more clear, or maybe there will be some changes to your schedule. And the best way for you to handle it is to be open to the change, to surrender to that which is not within your control or your power to change, and be open to the new experiences that are coming in. Okay, because again, that's how you can attract new things into your life, is by surrendering. Like, you can take action, you can initiate things, manifest things, but then you still have to be able to let go of it. Okay, so this definitely feels like your period of letting go and attracting these next 48 hours. Oh wow, luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. So yeah, you may feel like this is your lucky next couple of days. Like, something really good is going to be happening here. That's going to put you in a super good mood. Okay, so yeah, I really feel like this is something you've been waiting for. And I feel like you've been waiting very patiently. And I keep getting this pain throughout. It's my chest. It's definitely my chest, my heart area, because it's to the left. So I feel like it's something that's been maybe impinging on your heart, okay, or your emotions. Oh, God, it hurts. So yeah, I feel like this is something that was very, very painful to you, but maybe you've come to a place of acceptance now. Maybe you've come to accept that it's not going to happen. Maybe you've let go totally and think, I give up now. And then it's like, as soon as you give up, it comes in. Okay, so definitely remain in that energy. Again, the surrendering energy, the giving up, but don't over analyze things, over focus on the future, just allow things to happen and unfold. Okay. But I'm really liking this for you. I'm liking this reading, because that pain, that's why I knew it wasn't mine. It's gone. It's disappeared now. So as soon as I mention it, that's when I know. Like, if it's mine, it'll stick around. If it's not mine, it will go very quickly. So anyway, that's just me. I'm not saying that's for everybody else widespread, but okay. What's going to be happening in your next 48 hours, Group 1? What's going to be happening? Focus. Purity. Courage. I'm drawn in firstly by all of like the white and the snow, and it feels quite stormy. So this might be literally talking about the weather, okay, where you are locationally. There may be a storm brewing, okay. Maybe you have prior warnings. Obviously, this is only a couple of days notice, okay. Maybe it's something that kind of comes on all of a sudden though. Could be. So that could be as well how things change. Plans could potentially change or fluctuate based on certain weather conditions. Okay, maybe it's somewhere that you're planning to travel to. Okay, but this can even be, I've noticed in these types of readings, it could either be like you might watch a film that has, that's set in a snowy place. Okay, or like you won't even think about it, and when you're watching, you're like, oh yeah, I remember in that reading there was all that snow. So there's some kind of reference to snow, wind, a storm of some kind. Okay, so yeah, whether you're going to be actually experiencing that, or whether there is, like I said, things that you're going to be noticing through media. And maybe this is even news. Okay, somewhere that's close to you or within your country, there might be a lot of news about snow or windy, stormy conditions. Okay. Now, in terms of what's really going on for you personally, I feel like there is something that you will feel like you have to be brave about in some way, or that you may feel like someone else is having to be very brave and courageous in approaching you. Because again, it feels like you're quite chilled these next couple of days. So it may be, like I said, this is somebody else, if they've been like wanting to speak to you, wanting to reach out, but maybe they've been afraid. This could be them finding that courage to say what they want to say, or to reach out, or to get the ball rolling in some way. Okay, it feels quite tumultuous, but then you're in this like serene, relaxed place. So, yeah, a bit of a contrast there. But it feels like I said, to me, you're in more of this pure, tranquil energy. Like, even though you may see storms around you, like you could be looking at a storm on the outside, but you're inside, you're safe, you're warm, you're comfortable. You've got everything you need, you've got your resources, but you can still observe the storm that's happening. So this may be that you actually take more of a bystander, what's the word I'm thinking of? Bystander position when it comes to this situation. So there may be some kind of argument that you witness that you stay out of, or again, maybe if there's somebody that does come towards you, maybe this is an apology or with some explanation, but you may decide to either ignore it or to hold back from either responding straight away or at all. You may even ghost. Okay, because maybe you feel like it's taken too long, or you don't feel like it's the right time for you. Again, maybe this is, I feel like there's a sense of you wanting to be in control here and wanting to feel like you're giving yourself time in order to process what's going on. Okay, rather than reacting too quickly, like holding back until the time feels right for you. Okay, and then there's the focus card here. So yeah, something you may be hyper focused or fixated on, okay, which again may bring you peace. Yeah, it's like, I don't know if there's a hobby that you have, or, but it almost feels, look at this leopard. It's like looking towards this storm going on here. You know, these tumultuous waves. So yeah, I don't know. This, it's giving me like the energy of like eating popcorn when you can see some, like you're watching a movie, like someone putting like eating popcorn in the comments, watching something unfold. So there may even be some kind of like scandal, online scandal, even something, some kind of news that breaks that you can't seem to take your eyes off. Or again, this storm, if it is a literal storm or something that seems like it's brewing, some kind of drama that again you seem focused on, but you're not involved in it, which is always a good thing, right? Like I said, I don't feel like you're involved or will actively directly involve yourself in it. You will just watch, and this will help you keep your peace. Okay, so it's like you can get the goss, but you can also remain peaceful in some way. I don't know, this might be a form of escapism to you. Let me just see. Yeah, let's look at this deck now. I'm going to look at the tarot. Oh, and then I will get some fishbowl messages. So, your next 48 hours. What's going to be happening in your next 48 hours? Ooh, Death card. Okay. Three of Swords. Whoa. Yeah, again, there is something pretty major, dramatic happening here. But like I said, I don't feel like you're going to be involved in it. So I don't feel like this is something you directly have to be worried about. And I don't feel like this is something you're going to be emotionally invested in. Okay, because I know the Death card can be a scary card sometimes, but most of the time it doesn't represent literal death. Sometimes it does though. Okay, and death is obviously a part of life, but it represents an ending of some kind. Okay, maybe the end of the storm. But then the Three of Swords, there is some kind of heartbreak, pain, deception, love triangle, affair. Yeah. But like I said, this might be through social media, through the actual media, someone you know. I don't know. Like I said, I don't feel like you are involved in it, but you are close enough to it that you're seeing what's going on. But this is you, I feel like, turning that love within. Like you're not overextending yourself in this situation, but you're focusing on self-love. Okay, you may deviate and look into this situation again, especially if it is connected to people you know, but ultimately I feel like your mind will be more stable in a way. Okay, because again, I feel like you're going to give yourself time to understand it, to digest it, to not rush into it, to not comment on it. I don't know. that's why I love doing these readings. It's very interesting. Like I would love to know how this actually plays out. Okay, if you remember, please come back to this video, like with the specifics. Obviously, without maybe giving the power number away or something, whatever you want to say. But I'd really love to know, like, if or how this resonates with you. But I definitely see some kind of communication coming in, and it may be from someone that you had blocked or that blocked you. But it's like there's an unblocking here. So you may unblock someone, or maybe it's just somebody you haven't spoken to in a long time and there's been like an energetic block, and then that's lifted. Okay, but let's just see. Your next 48 hours, what's going to be happening? Right, let's have a look. So we have loyal and honorable. Don't wait. Humble. Ending. Listen to the signs. Avoid this energy. Brown eyes. Build it and they will come. And Tuesday. Okay. So you might be watching this on a Tuesday, or it might be Tuesday is built into this next 48 hours for you. But it may be that something that happens on a Tuesday coming up is going to be important. Okay. But I mean, there is, like I said, something to avoid. There is very negative energy to avoid getting to. Maybe this is about that focus. Maybe you feel drawn into it, but then you're being guided to not get involved in it, okay? Or to not obsess over it. Like, again, whatever this storm situation is that's going on that comes to your attention, there's nothing wrong with looking into it or talking about it a bit or whatever, especially if it's very shocking, but don't engage too much of your time and energy into it. I feel like is what you're being guided to know here. So the fact that you're seeing this reading at this very moment is for your highest good in some way. Okay, as and when this plays out, because hopefully this message will stick in your mind. Okay, when this situation arises, you'll remember this reading and say, okay, don't get too invested. Like, again, try not to involve yourself directly in it. Look into it if you like, but don't get too involved. Okay, focus on yourself. Okay, listen to the signs as well. You may be receiving signs about this. Okay, so listen to them. Listen to your gut feeling about it, okay? It does represent some kind of ending. And then something about being humble. Be humble about it. But then don't wait. Don't wait. And then build it and they will come. I'm not sure what that's about. Don't wait. Don't wait to start something. But again, I feel like that contradicts the message that I was feeling here, which was about waiting and about taking your time, especially, with certain information that comes in, like not reacting as quickly. But I guess it can be different in certain ways. Sometimes it's good to react in the moment because it's authentic. Okay, and it's like if you have too much time to think about it, you can have a less authentic reaction to it. Okay, so I think it's about balance, isn't it? There are some things we need to take our time with, and we know that it's better to come from a place of neutrality than when we're super hyped up, whether for good or for bad. But there are times, like I can think of occasions myself where I'm like, if I hadn't have reacted that instantly, then it wouldn't have turned out better in the end. So sometimes it's called for, but that's a judgment call on your part. But I feel like you're being guided to take a moment to think, even just a moment. Do I react? Do I not? And if it feels like overwhelming pull, then maybe that's what you need to do. Well, obviously, this is your free will. You choose what you want to do. But I do feel you're being guided not to get, like I said, overly invested in the situation. Now, it may have something to do with somebody with brown eyes. Okay, they may be like a key player in this situation. Loyal and honorable. So it may be that your loyalty, your honor is thrown into question, or someone else's loyalty or honor is thrown into question. Again, I feel like it's more about someone else's, but maybe you, again, it depends how close this situation is to you, but maybe you feel like a sense of loyalty, or you wonder whether to be loyal to one, because maybe this could be like between two groups of people you know and you feel torn, for instance. So that's why you're being guided to stay in the middle until you're sure about things, okay? But then the build it and they will come, which is, of course, Field of Dreams. So it's something you want to happen. It's like you build it first and then it will manifest. So I don't know if that has anything to do with what's come through here, but I feel like this might be a side note, maybe about other things that you'll be focused on here. Because I know this reading has almost taken over this kind of dramatic situation, but that's not going to be your entire 48 hours, but it's clearly quite a prominent situation, okay, that will be taking a lot of your mental space, okay? But like I said, I do feel you're going to be very calm, very focused on the moment, not over focused on what's going to happen next or what's happened before, being, again, quite present, okay? And again, peace. But make sure you bring that peace as well, and make sure you protect yourself as well. If you have to be involved in a situation, imagine yourself encapsulated in white light or in a protective bubble that will then bounce off any negative energy, so you don't absorb that, even if you have to be involved or you feel you need to be, even just for a short space of time. But anyway, I'm going to leave the reading there. But like I said, it's weird because there's that something very lucky and positive is going to happen, as well as something kind of crazy, dramatic. I don't know. But I'm definitely intrigued to see how this will play out for you. So if you did enjoy this reading, please like the video. It really, really helps. But yeah, please leave a comment, especially if this is already making sense to you, which I'm not sure if it will yet, obviously, because we're looking into the future. But maybe there are some things that you've been suspecting, okay? Or I don't know. Just let me know if it made sense or if you enjoyed it. And please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye for now. Okay, group number 2. Let's take a look at your next 48 hours. What's going to be happening for you? Okay, so this is a timeless reading. So whenever you're drawn to this is when it's meant for you. Okay, and the time frame will begin as soon as you've finished watching your pile. So let's take a look. What's going to be happening? And I'm really excited. I love these readings because they're always so different. Similar to the yes or no questions. But it's nice to, I don't know, be surprised, okay? Because people's routines and things change so much, so it's nice to do something different. So what's going to be happening in your next 48 hours? Okay, so we've got all tied up. Action in reverse. I feel like these cards don't want to be held today. That's strange. The 6th chakra. Your next 48 hours, what's going to be happening? The base chakra. This is a little odd, I will say. Definitely odd. Okay. Adjacent possibilities. So, I do feel like you may feel a bit off balance, okay, these next couple of days. Okay, so just to be aware of that. Maybe to be a little bit more cautious. You might feel a bit more accident prone. I'm getting some dizziness and headaches coming through here. Okay, so yeah, you may be experiencing some kind of headache, but I'm also getting some pains coming through. Okay, so I know this isn't the most pleasant way to begin, but it's not going to be your whole 48 hours. I'm sure, hopefully not, but these are definitely pressing messages here. And the good thing about this is that at least you have an element of forewarning, so you may be able to mitigate some of these pains and issues, or at least to have that awareness that this is a possibility. Okay, so just to be a little bit more careful, a little bit more cautious over these next 48 hours. Okay, take your time as well to rest. I'm just seeing you being in a dark room, needing a little bit of downtime, like just in complete darkness, in quiet. And I feel like that's going to help to restore you, even if it's just for 5 minutes or half an hour, but just something where you're able to just get some peace, okay? Because I feel like that's definitely needed here. Like I see you taking a break, okay? So maybe you're having some time off. This could be time off from work, okay? This reading could be falling on a weekend for you when you're watching this. Yeah. I mean, it may just be, like I said, you're having some time off. Maybe you electively take time off because of how you're feeling. But it's like there are two blocks going on here. Like I feel like it's your mind that's been going in overdrive lately. And when that happens, it can cause a block in the third eye. Okay, which then causes you to not see things as clearly, to read your intuitive messages as clearly as you would if things were open. But there are things, again, you can do to rebalance that. Meditation, using third eye crystals, okay? Just meditation alone will help to rebalance it. Even just imagining your third eye opening like a flower, clearing the way, closing it when you need to as well. But it's like, with this all tied up, there's something that feels like it's restricting you in some way. Okay, so again, maybe this is like health related. You feel like, there's some kind of limitation there. Or again, maybe this is about another personal situation of yours that you feel like you're kind of tied up. You don't know what to do. It almost feels like there's like this lack of options as well, where you feel you don't know what you should do. Like you feel like, again, maybe limited in your options. Again, I really feel like this has a connection to physicality here. Now, the root chakra can represent your security as well. It can be your finances as well as your health. But something about you feeling like you don't have much of a choice, so you have to just embrace the present moment. Okay, so I'm going to get some more cards here. What's going to be happening these next 48 hours for you? Okay, balance, spirituality and practicality, full moon in Pisces. The answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. And then you're very close to achieving your goal, gibbous moon. Okay. It's a lot of blue here, and even you were drawn into this blue lace agate and the blue pack. So this can represent the throat chakra as well. So it may be like throat issues or communication issues. But it feels like some answer you've been seeking is on its way. Okay, the answers you need are coming. So again, if there's confusion surrounding these issues, health issues, your chakra issues, but these could, like I said, be other personal issues, it's not really coming through yet as to what that might be. Again, unless it's really connected to some sort of communication that you're waiting for. I don't know, but it feels like you're swimming in circles here in some way. Like you're trying to get to grips of something, you're trying to understand something, but it feels like, it's very confusing for you during these next 48 hours. So I feel like you'll be back and forth a bit, trying to figure something out, but you are close to achieving your goal. But I do get the sense for you, group 2, that the answers you seek are coming, but I feel like they won't come straight away here. I feel like they may come just after this next 48-hour period. Like I feel like you might need to wait a little bit longer for that information if that's something that you're wondering about, okay? But just know that they are coming. You're very close, but it's like you're not quite there yet, okay, with whatever this is. But here, look, whatever situation is really bringing you down at the moment, okay, it may have affected your self-esteem. This could even be about a love connection or a friendship or something to do with your finances, but something that's made you feel unworthy, something that's made you feel unsafe, okay, like you can't trust others or you can't trust yourself in some way. I feel like there's definitely something that brought you down, but then maybe it's like you've been trying to figure out ways to heal through this, to get more, again, clarity, understanding. But it's like you're needing here to balance both sides of things, the spiritual side of yourself as well as the practical side. I mean, both of these chakras represent the physicality and the spirituality. Both of these are a bit out of balance. So hopefully for yourself, you'll know which way around this is, because it's either you may be doing things too logically, too physically focused, like putting in all the work, time, like in the physical realm, but not allowing the universe or your spirit guides or angels to help guide you, ignoring the spiritual signs that you receive. Say even you do readings for yourself, ignoring the messages you get and going against them. Okay, but again, it could be the other way around, over focusing on the spiritual, metaphysical, over focusing on readings, on signs and synchronicities, but not focusing on anything in the 3D realm, anything in the practical sense, or focusing on what you can tangibly do. So whichever way round that is for you, it feels like there needs to be more of a symbiosis between those two. Usually you can do both things, but in combination with each other in order to achieve the results that you want. But if like you're only focused on the physical realm, only focused on the spiritual realm, you're going to have issues of delays here, more delays I feel. So the more you can get these two chakras in balance, the better, okay? But let's see what else is coming through here for you these next 48 hours. Peace. Oh, well, that is lovely to see for you. Oh, wow. Orphaned. Okay. Not so lovely. But I feel like that's what has been coming through here. Okay. This feeling of rejection is what has blocked up this root chakra for you. Okay. So you have really gone through something very painful recently. Okay. You may still be reeling from it. Now, maybe this is about you gaining healing from this rejection, from maybe this failure or this feeling of being left out, okay? It may be you've been trying to focus just on one type of healing, again, maybe only metaphysical and not, maybe even conventional. This might be even, again, if it's to do with health, this could be mixing two things together, like conventional medicine as well as holistic, because again, we should really use both, in my opinion, okay? Because then why not in combination, as long as those two therapies, medications, obviously don't listen to my health advice in that specifically. Obviously I'm not qualified to do so, but I think using with your own discretion and obviously with your GP's signing off on whatever you're doing, making sure the two therapies work in combination with each other. But I think it's key really for good health, use both. We've got conventional medicine for a reason, but we also have the ancient and holistic medicines also and therapies for a reason too. So yeah, maybe this is looking into more than one if you've been leaning more into one than the other. Okay, and again, whether this is for physical healing, emotional healing, mental healing. But then look, we've got peace. So I do feel there's quite a transition here these next 48 hours from where you'll begin to where you'll end. Okay, so I feel like you may be in this place right now. You might be quite hurt. You may have even been recently crying, just seeking out to find some reassurance of some kind, okay, because of this painful situation. But I really feel like this is going to be left behind here. Now, I'm not saying obviously you're going to be 100% over this situation in 2 days. You're never going to think about it again, because oftentimes that's obviously not the case. But healing isn't a linear process, okay? It's up and down. But I definitely feel like you'll feel a lot more peaceful about the situation by the end of the next 48 hours, which does also lead me to believe that you may actually receive this communication within this time frame, okay, because that may be something that brings you peace. Okay, so that's a possibility. I don't feel like that's going to be for everybody, but for some of you, I do feel this communication and understanding you will have within the next 48 hours. I nearly said 24 again then, so it could be 24. But for the rest of you, I do feel like it'll come very quickly. And it may be you find peace first. You find that peace and then the news comes to you, because maybe then you are a vibrational match to that peaceful information. But let me just get some more information here. Your next 48 hours, please. What's going on? The Eight of Swords. The Hermit. Your next 48 hours. King of Wands. And the Seven of Coins. Yeah, I really feel like you're going to take some time off, okay? I feel like, yeah, this is either, like I said, a weekend or a break that you're going to be having from working, or maybe just like if you've been doing like home projects or you've just been working a lot harder recently. I just feel like you're going to be taking a bit more of a load off here. Okay, and the Hermit, I feel like this is representing you being at home more in this Virgo energy. Again, maybe this is about nursing yourself back to health and part of the healing process. Okay, but I definitely see you releasing a lot of anxiety here or worry. Okay, so if you've been in a particularly anxious place recently, just know in these next 48 hours, you're going to feel a lot lighter, a lot freer. Okay, and it may be that you needed some solo time in order to decompress. Now we do have a King of Wands that's coming through here, potentially a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, it could be somebody that is very significant here. Maybe this is somebody that you are waiting to hear answers from. Okay, but yeah, this person is playing some kind of pivotal role here in you feeling more relaxed. Okay, like you're going to gain some kind of clarity, or maybe they'll come towards you and take some kind of action here. Let's just see. We'll get a couple of fishbowl messages. Your next 48. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, I'm not going to go into detail about them. I'll read them out. We've got almost there. So again, very similar to that. You're close to achieving your goals. So yeah, something that you do desire is close to finalizing. You're on the right path. Oh, that's a lovely message to receive. Okay, so no matter what's going to be happening these next 48 hours, it's meant to be. Okay, just know that you are on the right path. We've got friends. Okay, so even though, I mean, I'm seeing some solo time here, but maybe you're being guided to call upon some friends if you feel you need to. Okay, or maybe friends are calling upon you, checking in on you, wanting to help you in some way. We've got take a deep breath. So yeah, there's that need for space, need for a breather, need for a relax, taking a deep breath. I say that as I take a deep breath now. Okay, change is coming. Okay, so change. Needy. Now, I don't know whether this is someone's going to feel needy about you, or you might feel a little needy at this time in some way. We've got online dating. Okay, so maybe you will be using online dating this next 48 hours. Maybe, especially if you're like taking time to relax, maybe you're just like having a little flick through, or maybe you're talking to somebody you met through online dating perhaps. Blonde hair, maybe somebody with blonde hair, or somebody else with blonde hair is going to be a factor here. We've got I don't know what to say, which I don't even know what to say about that, but it may be somebody says this to you. Or we've got walking away, February, awkward. Oh, money is coming. We like that. Okay, Reiki healer and transformation. So yeah, you may get some kind of Reiki healing done. Maybe you're a Reiki practitioner yourself. But I don't feel like you'd be administering the Reiki. I feel like you will be receiving it. Okay. Again, maybe one of your friends does that. Could be. But yeah, you are going through a transformation. Definitely. There's definitely a big change coming. And I feel like you're going to be going through that change for sure. It's going to change your life moving forwards, the trajectory of it. But I feel like, again, you're on the right path. It's what you're meant to be doing. It's where you're meant to be going. So this may even be that it calls you to walk away from someone, walk away from a situation, maybe something that feels awkward that you decide to walk away from. But then ultimately, look, money is coming. Because it doesn't matter what we're going through, it's always nice to receive more money, isn't it? So affirm that in the comments if you like. Money is coming to me. I am a money magnet. Money flows to me easily and effortlessly through multiple sources on a continuous basis. Okay, so money, 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 that is all good. Okay, so yeah, I feel like you're receiving, maybe you're just about to be paid, or maybe this is like an unexpected amount of money or a windfall or something that's coming in. But we love to see it. So there it is. That's what I see for your next 48 hours. Please feel free to share in the comments below if or how this resonates. And please give the video a like because it really does help to support this channel. So thank you in advance. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye for now. Okay, group number 3. Let's take a look at your next 48 hours and what's going to be happening for you. So just know this is a timeless reading, so whenever you're drawn to this is when it's meant for you. And the time frame will begin from the moment you finished watching this pile. Okay, so group 3, what's going to be happening in your next 48 hours? Okay, so we've got Surrender to the Sweetness, which is a beautiful Venusian card to start out with. Ooh, fall into my arms. And another word saying surrender. Wow, okay. And then the Seas of Mintaka. So for some of you, you might actually be going to a spa. I know that's very specific. So whether this is planned or maybe this is unexpected, some kind of spa facility, swimming pool, okay, or even going to the beach, okay, because I'm seeing these caves here. Yeah, so maybe you're on holiday, okay, when you're watching this, or you are, yeah, traveling to somewhere beautiful and exotic. I hope so for you, but I know that obviously isn't going to apply to everybody, but I'm just seeing all of this beauty here. Okay, I feel like it's some kind of paradise. So, whatever your version of paradise is, group three, I feel like you're going to be getting a taste of that or an experience of that these next 48 hours. Okay, so maybe this is something you've been longing for, something you've been dreaming about, and you're going to receive. Okay, now this could be about a love connection as well. You could be reconciling with someone here. I mean, fall into my arms. And that we've got two people in this card here. Yeah, I feel like you're definitely going to be reconnecting. And I didn't even mean to say reconnecting. I was just going to say connecting with someone. But the fact that reconnecting came out, maybe that this is somebody that you do know. Okay, maybe somebody you've wanted to reconnect with, or maybe this even takes you by surprise. Okay, but there's a lot of joy here. There's a lot of fun. There's a lot of excitement coming through here. A lot of closeness, a lot of intimacy. Okay. Your next 48 hours. Okay, then we've got the cosmic heart, devotion, potency. Make your life a moving prayer. So yeah, I feel like your heart chakra is going to be activated these next 48 hours. Okay, it's really, really lovely to see. So this may be as well like somebody says this to you, like they want to hold you in their arms. So especially if there's like a long distance connection or something. But this could also be that you're actually going to have this real embrace. Okay, regardless, I feel like you're going to be hugging someone very closely here. Okay, even if it's not this specific love connection, there's definitely like I'm seeing two bodies coming together and hugging, but hugging really tightly. Okay, I definitely need some more information. I'm so much seeing, there's so much water here. Okay, and water is representing our emotion as well. So yeah, I feel like it's going to be quite an emotional couple of days. You may feel quite sensitive or emotionally heightened. Okay, as well as maybe literally being in bodies of water, swimming, that kind of thing. Okay, but let's see. Your next 48 hours at group 3, what's going to be happening? Indecision, which is reversed. All tied up in reverse, okay. The thinking man. Oh, and then like happy family on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this is going to be a really, really nice couple of days, okay. Now, I won't say too much in terms of the whole 2 days or 48 hours because I'll pull some tarot to get some final clarity. But it feels like, yeah, this is definitely like holiday time, break time for you. Like I said, even if it's just a day, 1 day out of these 48 hours or something, I definitely see you having a release, okay? So, yeah, like I said, this could even be some kind of treatment, spa treatment, beauty treatment, something where you're being pampered. Okay, I'm definitely seeing this pampering. Maybe you'll even have like a pamper session, like a nice long everything bath, you know, and making it really special. Or maybe somebody will do that for you as a romantic gesture. Okay, but I definitely feel like you're going to be able to take a load off. You're going to be able to unwind. And I feel like you're not going to have to make decisions as well these next 2 days. Maybe this is something you've had to do a lot recently, and you feel like maybe you've had to be the one in charge of everything, or you're always the one calling the shots, but it feels like this is you being able to go, okay, you take care of that. You make that decision. I'm just going to observe, watch, and enjoy. Okay, so it may be this thinking man here, okay, that they're going to be doing more things for you or giving you some kind of, romantic gesture. And then we've got the fates. Your next 48 hours. And then to be fair, okay, again, lovely to see because there's lovely balance coming through here. Like you will feel like it's a nice balanced couple of days. But definitely something about a relationship. That's been one of the strongest messages I feel like in your reading, group 3, okay? Is that there is, I really do feel like it's a romantic relationship. But for some of you, it may be a business partnership or a very close, close friend, okay? But for most of you, I'm getting romance. I'm getting that this is somebody you're either in a relationship with, a committed relationship, or it's somebody that you maybe see potential in. That word came through. Maybe it's someone you see relationship potential in, that is coming in here, okay? And something about this feels it's fated, okay? It's meant to happen. It's almost like it's outside of your power to change in some way. Like it's just going to be. Like there's nothing you can do to make this happen or to stop it from happening. Of course, you have free will, but in terms of the events and how they're playing out for you, it all seems like it's kind of out of your hands. Again, makes sense. It's not in your control. It's not your decision to make. So this may even be like a surprise, like a surprise meeting, party, like again, taking you somewhere special. Maybe it's even like you receive a gift and it's like, we're going to a spa, okay, or we're going on a holiday, or we're going somewhere, or we're doing something, or like I said, some kind of special surprise, a gift that you're not expecting, that you don't have any like hands in, okay? It's all out of your control. But again, even though you might yourself be at times a bit of a control freak, or you want to be in control, you want to be in the know, but it just feels like you're going to be very, very just relaxed, okay, and just going with the flow. And I feel like this is how all of this joy and beauty can come to you, because it's like you're not trying to force anything here. You're in the energy of receiving these next 48 hours, okay? And I feel like real balance is going to be restored, and specifically in a relationship or a situationship, if it's been one-sided at all, I do feel like the tables will turn, okay? So let's just see what else is coming through here for you these next 48 hours. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Swords. We've got two, air signs. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Could be an air sign person coming in that wants to do this. Could be younger than you. Okay, yeah, could be someone younger than you. Could be somebody that has a child as well. Could have something to do with a child. But yeah, there's an initiation of a plan here. Okay. And then the Death cards. So this is making me instantly, I thought of secret. So it may be like a secret plan. Either, oh my God, of course. And then surprise. It really feels like it's some kind of surprise plan. So maybe that there's this person here has been planning this for a while. Okay, or maybe they've been thinking about it, strategizing about it, but they're ready to actually enact it, to put it into forward motion these next 48 hours. The High Priestess, of course, in reverse. Yeah, the secret will be revealed. It may be they reveal feelings to you, okay? Something I feel like you've been waiting for is going to be revealed, okay? But again, there's something surprising about this that you won't see coming, okay? You'll have no idea. I mean, you'll have an idea now after watching this reading, but even so, it's still going to take you by surprise. Okay, we now have an earth sign, possibly masculine, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could have something to do with father figure of some kind, somebody older. Okay. It may just be you have a conversation with this person. Maybe when this situation happens or this surprise happens, maybe like you feel drawn to speak to this person about it. But let's see. Anything else? Any last messages coming through about your next 48 hours? Okay, so let's see. We've got red hair. So this could be somebody that has red hair that's going to be surprising you, or it has something to do with a redhead person. We've got news incoming. So yes, that is the incoming. You've got this news, this surprise. There's definitely something on its way to you. Losing the spark. Okay, so maybe you feel like the situation has died out. Maybe it's lost the spark. So it may be that this then surprises you more when it comes in. We've got grief and loss. Okay. I mean, everything else was seemingly very, very happy about this, but I don't know. Maybe someone else will be in pain. Maybe someone else will be upset over this situation. Could be you coming together with somebody. Yeah, this causes someone else to feel upset. Sunday. So this could be that Sunday is included within these next 48 hours. Okay, but it could be something specific is happening on the next Sunday from when you're watching this, or maybe the previous Sunday. No entry. Needy, writer, and you have the wisdom. I'm not sure about needy. That one did actually come through in an earlier reading. So a lot of neediness in the air these next 48 hours. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe you feel like someone's being needy with you. It doesn't feel like you're feeling needy for someone else or needy for something else. It feels like you're, like I said, in that energy of abundance of receiving. So yeah, it may be somebody's trying to get something from you, and you may feel like they're a bit needy at this time. No entry. I don't know, maybe you will turn down the surprise. Maybe, like, I don't know, there's all this beautiful stuff coming through, but I don't know this is like closed door. So yeah, I don't know, maybe you will close the door to it. Or maybe you'll close the door after it. Maybe you'll have the experience of surprise and you'll close the door afterwards. I don't know. Writer, maybe you will be writing a lot. Maybe you are a writer, or maybe somebody that's coming in is a writer. But something about writing is obviously very key here. Maybe this is something that helps you to rebalance yourself, like writing pros and cons lists, or writing out a letter cathartically to help you process your feelings, or maybe like scripting and manifestation. But look, you have the wisdom. You have the wisdom. So it's like you'll have like a greater understanding of all of this. Like when this surprise comes in, when this news comes in, when these opportunities arise for you, it's like, again, it'll be surprising to you, but at the same time, you'll feel like, okay, I kind of thought this was possible on a deeper level. So I don't know. Again, it's a strange contrast between giving up but then still holding out a little ray of hope, okay, for something fun, something spontaneous, something that's really enjoyable to you. Because again, with the Venusian energy, that is about what you enjoy, okay? It's not what someone else enjoys, it's about what you enjoy. So maybe that's even something that comes up for you when this surprise comes in, when somebody offers you this lovely thing. Like, it may be that this is what you start to wonder, like, has this person thought about me? Is this something that they like, that they expect me to like or want me to like? Or is this something that they've really thought about and thought, I know group 3 would love this, and they're doing it just for you to make you smile? You know, I feel like, and that may be different for different ones of you, obviously, that are watching this, okay? So for some of you may decide, no, I don't want to do this, or it sounds nice, but it's not what I would want to spend my free time doing, okay? For others of you, you may be like, wow, this person has really, really thought about me, and, you know, I can tell that this is something that they don't care about so much, but they're doing it because they care about me. Because that's the real difference there, isn't it? The level of compromise, sacrifice. If somebody works constantly, but then they give you their free time, you value it so much more than someone that is unemployed, for instance, just as an example. They have all the time in the world at that moment in time. So them giving their time isn't as precious as somebody that doesn't have the time, but they make the time for you. So I really feel like that aspect will be thrown into question for you, but it will help you regardless. Okay, so again, it's like that fated element. It may change your perspective and your trajectory with this relationship moving forwards. So very intriguing. I'm intrigued to see how this will play out for you. If you remember, please come back to this video and comment below. I mean, if it's already resonating, I would love to have your feedback. But like I said, it may take obviously the next couple of days for it to all make sense. But if you remember, please come back and comment below. And if you did enjoy this so far, please give the video a like, as it really does help to support my channel. So thank you in advance. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye for now.